coming on. That was kind of an amazing moment. What pushed you to do that? Thanks for coming on. Why did you say what you said?
I think this is several months of frustration, and I think I'm speaking for a whole lot of millions and millions of Americans I'm speaking for here. Our so-called leaders that are using our tax money to pay themselves while they're instilling policy upon us to ruin our businesses and our lives. It's not making much sense to me, and after months and months of watching this, they put me in a position where, you know, you can only be backed in the corner so far. We got to come out fighting here a little bit. And I'm really frustrated with the way things are handled, particularly between, you know, the state legislators and my governor.
Yeah, well, you have every reason to be frustrated. What effect have the lockdowns had on you, your family, your business?
Well, it's had a huge effect on me and my family and my business, stress-wise. You know, this started out as a 2-week flatten the curve. They asked us to cooperate with that. It went from that to shutting us right down for months, and then when June rolled around, they said we could do half capacity and do takeouts, and things picked up a little bit. And you know, from June to September, things were going pretty good. It seemed like when they sent the college kids back to school and back to the campuses, and people went out and started maybe going to the nightlife and partying and dancing with the liquor and dancing cheek to cheek. I'm labeled as a bar/restaurant. See, that's one category, and so they come down on a whole bunch of us that you know, my business has been going through this for 9 months, and we haven't had any cases. I haven't had it. My wife works in there every day. My kids work with me, and we haven't seen this massive explosion of this virus locally around me. And I just feel like they're taking that out of me very fairly, along with thousands and thousands of others. They've destroyed, I don't know, maybe 3,000 businesses in the state are closed right now, permanently, and there's more to come.
So every small business owner we've had on this show to talk about the effects of lockdowns on their business has been harassed, in some cases arrested, by the state authorities, by the governors. Are you worried that Governor Whitmer will punish you for talking in public?
No, I'm not worried about that. You know what, it's time we start talking here a little bit, because, you know, I had some hope when they were talking a $2 trillion stimulus package to help the American people. And when I look at maybe 120 million families in this country, 120 million households, and I figured, you know, geez, I could get everybody maybe $10,000 every household. That's a lot of money, where we could have shut this thing down. People could go home and stay home and financially afford to stay home. Instead, that money went all different directions. It went to campaign donors, special interest groups, maybe a couple museums, and it didn't get where it was supposed to go. I never got any of it, and the small business owners like me never got any of it. That's our money, and I want to know what they did with it. Now they got another stimulus they're talking about. We're not going to get that either, folks.
No, it'll go to Harvard. Dave, good luck. I hope you're not harassed.
Well, thank you for saying that. And you know, another thing about this I want to say is my customers go over the border. It's a short distance away, and they're going down there and dining. And then they tell me, sorry, I can't come in, Dave. We're going over the state line to eat. That just doesn't make sense to me.
Yeah, I've heard that story many times.
Yeah, and it's
appreciate
the segregation of the small businesses while you watch huge businesses raking in record profits right now. The suffering of the little people's got to be told.
Yep. Jeff Bezos is happy. Godspeed. Good to see you, Dave. Thank you.